Hello, my name is Anne and I am from Philadelphia, PA. Oh, I'm wearing my shirt today. It says, Philadelphia is the city of neighborhoods, and that is a very true statement. So I thought I would test this out. I don't know who's actually going to watch the videos or if anybody will watch the video. I have no idea. But today I would like to share some knit and crochet projects that I've done. I've been knitting and crocheting for 3 years, I would say. I learned to knit first, then I learned to crochet. So here it goes. First up, since everybody shares their projects with me, I thought I would try to make a video and share my projects with you. And if this doesn't work out, or I don't know if this will become a thing, but at least I will have all of you wonderful crocheters and knitters out there to watch, because I really enjoy watching all of you. First up, I like to make wine bags, and I give them out as gifts. So pretty. I like this one. It's just cotton yarn, blue and pink specks. This is purple one with green stripe. Next is just plain purple. I have a brown and cream one. I was testing out stripes. I have an all green one. And that's it for them. I always keep a few on hand just to, if somebody's birthday pops up and I need a quick gift and they're over 21, I can just pop a bottle in a bag and make a card and then hand it off to them. Next I have up is hats. I really like to make hats, so these are baby hats, purple and yellow. It's really soft acrylic yarn. It was from, I think I made this out of, it's called Sterling Collection, but I've never heard of it. It was a hand-me-down yarn, but I only had enough to make baby hats with it, because it was one skein each. This hat is a knitted hat, and yeah, it was probably one of the first 3 that I did. It's kind of like the pipsqueak yarn, but I think I got this on sale for $1 at AC Moore. AC Moore has really good sample yarns, and they come in mini skeins and they sell them for $1. They're like that big. Alright, next I have up gray hats. I love gray. I don't know why. I don't know what my obsession with gray is, but I do have an obsession with gray. Just like purple and green. I don't know what my obsession is with it. It's just, I don't know. This pattern, I have to tie in the end. Tie in the tail. This pattern I made, it was off the Red Heart website, but the yarn I used was Big Twist Chunky, and I got it at Joann's. I want to add a pom-pom, so if any of you know where to buy good pom-poms, please let me know, because I can't really find pom-poms in my local craft stores around where I live. Next, this was made out of Candy Shop yarn by Premier. I was able to get 2 hats out of 1 cake of yarn. So I have this one. This is just a shell pattern. And you work kind of in spirals as you go around. So I started from the top and worked my way down. And the brim of the hat is just post front and post back double crochet. I did not plan the colors, it's just how the hat turned out. Next I knitted a hat. It's a swirl pattern. The pattern I think was free, and I googled swirl hat pattern and that's what came up, so that's what I did. Again, unplanned with the colors going through it, kind of just how it turned out. Next I have a white, green, and gray for the brim. This was using Studio Classic yarn by Nicole. It's an AC Moore brand. It's really, really soft acrylic. It's kind of like Red Heart with Love, but it's much cheaper. And it holds up well in the wash. I've used this for several projects, this line of yarn. And it comes in a whole variety of colors, so any color that you want, they probably have. This was scrap yarn that my mom had, and I added a flower, but it's really, I don't know why. I'm not sure what yarn this was. I want to say Super Saver, but don't take my word on that. Next I have up scarves. This might be considered a shawl, I don't know. Lion Brand homespun. I used kind of just like, I don't know, falls like that. It was really easy knit pattern, just garter stitch. You increase as you go up, so I cast it on, I think, 5 stitches, and then you knit 3, yarn over, and then you knit the rest of the row, and it creates a triangle. It creates a triangle because you increase 1 stitch every row. So it's beginner friendly, and I used a knitting needle US 11 circulars, 29-inch. Okay, so this is the first scarf I've ever made. When I first started knitting, this yarn was given to me, but it didn't have a label on it. I want to say it's Red Heart Super Saver. It's really scratchy. It might be like an older skein, but I did make this over 3 years ago, or about 3 years ago. It's my first ever yarn project. I do wear it sometimes because I'm proud that I've actually made something out of yarn. I have so many mistakes in this. I've dropped stitches, the edges aren't straight. My knit skills have gotten somewhat better with practice. Either Red Heart Super Saver or Craft Smart yarn, which I'm not really a fan of because it is so rough to work with. Even just feeling at the store is rough, so I tend not to buy it. These are some dishcloths that I've crocheted. just for practice. I kind of tried to make them a set. I didn't really use a pattern, I just did double crochet. I think I did 2 rows of double and then a row to get a rib effect of front post double crochet and back double crochet. They're all the same pattern because I was trying to make a set. And the last thing I have to show you is an infinity scarf that I did. This is the Studio Classic yarn by Nicole, and the colorway is Cream Speck. This is probably my favorite cheap acrylic yarn. It's $2.99 regular price, and usually you could get it on sale often throughout the year for $10. But it's super soft. I really like how it turned out. I did go to Michael's today, but I don't really want to bore you with all the yarn that I bought. I bought Vanna's Choice and I think Charisma yarn by Loops and Threads. And it was all on clearance. I'm a big clearance yarn hoarder, I guess you could say. I try to keep my stash somewhat small, and I get overwhelmed if I have too much yarn, and right now I have too much yarn, so I need to stop buying it, which is hard for me because I love yarn. Okay, that's it. That's all I have. So I hope everybody has a great weekend, great Saturday. Alright, I will see you next time. Bye.